We're gonna get game number 1 counted down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The piece would still help him on that right, but oh no, a misdrop with the left. I think it's cut off. He's gonna be done at 674. Concentrate here. Beautiful flat bar burn. Cole now getting into a bit of a trouble. Sonny's gonna top out at 1.1. Cole just manages to hang on. Now, can he get the bar in time? Oh no. Oh, it looks like Sonny's gonna top out at 561. Oh no. All right, but both players are ready for officially game 1. This is the first try in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, and Tugi doing the 5 envelope opener. And Scuti will get the first Tetris. Tugi not far behind. Tugi would like an S or a T. He's gonna get the T, but gonna have to make a hole there. Scuti's left side not built out, but he's gonna get a Tetris anyway to bring this down. And now getting the right pieces to build out that left. Tugi's stack went bad because of 5 envelope opener reel. He also didn't do the Broden opener in the last game. So maybe that's saying something. Tugi setting up the delayed Vits. He's going to get the bar pretty much immediately for that. And now waiting for another bar for the score. While Scuti is in an early dig situation, but actually no, never mind. He's going to get a dirty Tetris. And now opens up the well in column 3. Also known as the Atom Well, and Scuti gets a Tetris in that Atom Well. 143, 122 for Tugi. Can't wait till Tugi is Elite Roller. Give him like 2 months. Not even. Scuti doing... Is that DAS or is that tapping? He's doing an awkward grip. I can't tell. I'm looking for an opportune grip switch here is Scuti. Trying to get back to his normal roll grip. Nice tuck with the square there for Tugi. He's going to also get a triple. And now a Tetris, 219. 194 here for Scuti. Now I'm going to open up that well and get a Tetris down on the right side. And another one. And there is a Tetris for Tugi. 243, separated by about 3,000 points. Also, can we take a moment to look at Scuti's shirt? That is amazing. I love that Shrek shirt. Scuti giving the thumbs up. I don't know if it was about the Shrek shirt. Now it is. Look at that. Showing the drip. That is... That's the best. I love that shirt so much. 286 for Scuti. 313 for Tugi. That is an amazing shirt. I'm gonna remember that. Oh, man. We are pretty close here, and we're getting about halfway through. Actually, we're more than halfway through 18. 354 for Scuti, 359 for Tugi. Zempro? What? Zempro's asking the real questions here. Scuti given a, sorta. I think he's replying to Zempro's question. Tuck with the L piece and Tetris for Tugi. 430, 404 for Scuti. Scuti giving the thumbnail face. Thank you. Peek will appreciate that. Oh! 2 misdrops here for Scuti with a Z and a T. Does have that right side open, but as soon as I say that, he blocks it, and it's now going to be burning. And this might give Tugi the chance to start building a lead. They're still pretty close, but Tugi gets a Tetris. 460, while Scuti is going to be in a bit of a situation for a little bit. Oh, and these are not good pieces for Scuti. He needs a bar on that left side. Throwing pieces to the left and right, but... oh my gosh, gets that S-piece over. But he is not out of the woods. Hangs the L piece on the left, and Scuti is going to top out at 440. And Tugi takes a game, he takes game 1. We'll see what happens. Game 2 is coming to you in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I am so sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually not that sorry. I'm happy that I did my terrible GD impression. It's going to be cemented on YouTube. Well, maybe it will be. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not terribly sorry. Maybe I am like 1%, but you know, not too much. Both with 2 Tetrises on the board with no burns, but Scuti not going to be able to keep that streak going as he has a misdrop at the L. Well, maybe he'll be able to keep it. Actually, no. He's just going to take the triple to get back to the right. Not going to maintain a streak of 3 perfect Tetrises. Really no need to. But Tugi, his board is looking very nice, but a bit of a drought for him. Gets a double and a Tetris there. 70,000 for Tugi, and gets another Tetris, actually 93,000. 53 for Scuti. Tugi got that bar all the way to the left, bro. He's been rolling for like only a couple months, and his 5 taps are just clean. They're so clean, bro. I think every roller wishes that they could have as fast of a progression as Tugi. I don't think anybody has really matched Tugi's progression. Except maybe, you know, Ruins. Maybe somebody like that has beaten that progression, but... Zempro is asking Tugi to early top 3 times in a row so they can sleep. Okay. Well, it hasn't happened so far. But we'll see. 220 here for Tugi, 214 for Scuti. And there's another Tetris for Scuti at 237. When did Tugi start rolling? Very, very recently. Like 2-ish months ago, maybe? Yeah. Has been having insane progression, and I believe has been getting assistance from Sidnev and Messex, which, you know, always will help. 2 like top-notch rollers, you know, rollovers and stuff. That's gonna help you when you want to learn. 292 for Scuti, 288 for Tugi. I hope I don't mix their names up. I could see how I could do it. Nice key tuck there for Tugi. Gonna have to block the well a little bit. It opens up in 2 burns and gets a Tetris. While Scuti's board looking not the best. He has a T-spin set up. Gonna get the T-spin. Now would like a J to tuck in. And trying to hold out for it, but the J piece does not come in time. And now is gonna be burning for a little bit. But Tugi, that left side, not looking comfortable. Gonna throw some pieces over to the left to fill it out, but he's gonna be burning for a little bit, and this is gonna give Scuti the chance to maybe take the lead and possibly start building one. And yeah, alternating burn shells here for Tugi. He's gonna be kind of stuck through this for a while. He does have ample time before transition, so not necessarily in danger. And it looks like he is actually getting this down and pretty quickly, really efficiently. Scuti waiting for the bar, setting up on row 2. But a bit of a drought forming for both of them. There's a bar for Tugi, gets the Tetris and gets back to the right side. But Scuti is not going to be able to play the same way efficiently, as he has a couple of holes to contend with and has also a bar dependency, and that was pretty much the worst time to get a square. But he burns it away pretty cleanly, and we're still actually pretty close, less than a Tetris separating them, and they get a simul Tetris, and transition is getting pretty close. 438 for Scuti, 446 for Tugi. Scuti not going to choose to do the line spin, waiting for a J, and there we go, gets the double tuck. And is now set up. Gets the Tetris. 487, 2 Tetrises left for Scuti. There's a Tetris for Tugi, also 2 left. And it looks like Tugi might have the better transition. If he can get these last 2 Tetrises into 19, it looks like he will. There's a Tetris for Scuti at 511. There's one for Tugi, and 1 line to go for both of them until 19, and Scuti's going to transition into it. And so will Tugi. And Tetris immediately on 19 here for Tugi at 567. Well, Scuti's having to burn a little bit in the middle, but he does get back to the right side pretty quickly, so no biggie. It's no biggie, especially since Biggie Mac is also not here. As far as I know. Maybe she's looking. But as far as I know, Biggie Mac is not here, so there's no biggie. Tetris for Tugi, 643. There's one for Scuti at 601. So Tugi is going to be having about a 2 or 3 Tetris lead here on 19. Playing super efficient. There is another Tetris for Scuti at 685, 724 for Tugi. Oh, nice T-spin there for Scuti, and he's going to get a bar down. About a Tetris separating them. Well, about a Tetris and a half in real-time score and pace. And that is in favor of Tugi, but Scuti is scoring the same now. Little burns in their way. But Scuti hasn't really been able to take the lead at all, as they've been scoring the same Tetrises with the same lines. So Tugi hasn't been able to build a lead, but Scuti hasn't been able to really chip into it at all. So it's been staying the same. But now it looks like it's getting even closer, about half a Tetris difference. There's one for Scuti to take the lead in real-time score, but there's one for Tugi to take it back. And another Tetris, 912, 863 for Scuti, throwing pieces to the left, but gets a Tetris. And we're reaching 29 pretty quickly, and it looks like Tugi in 2 Tetrises will get the max. There's one, 976. Scuti about 1 Tetris and change away from the max. Nice tucks here, and gets a Tetris, 996. And there's the max out for Scuti. Tugi not far behind, also gets the max. A30 compared to A13. Tugi gets a Tetris to take the lead, but a misdrop with a J piece. Gonna cost a couple of burns, but he does open it pretty quickly. Scuti waiting for a bar here, and there it is, Tetris. But now he has to burn a couple of lines. And it looks like Tugi had a misdrop and now had to put weight on that hole. This is going to be slowing him down. And 29 is getting really close. Only 2 lines left for Scuti. And goes a double in, 880. Dirty Tetris there for Tugi. That's the 1.1. Can he bring this down on 29? We'll see. He goes in. And getting burns. Oh, but it looks like Tugi's board is going to fall out of control. He's done at B32. Scuti set up for a Tetris, and he gets it, and he's going to take game 2. And we are at an even set now. Scuti with a short kill screen chase down to get game 2. Tugi could not get a good clean board going into 29, and Scuti took advantage and gets a Tetris there. Scuti B84. Looks like that's going to be all he's going to be able to do, but it's definitely enough to take game 2. Well, I won't stall game 3 any longer. We're going to get this going. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Thank you very much. T-Beck, you're very, very cool for doing that. Oh my gosh, what are these S pieces right out the bat? What is this piece sequence? Scuti decided to build a spire with those S pieces while Tugi just shoved them to the right, and he's now burning them all away. But yeah, what an awkward start. Yeah, Tugi with a misdrop here. It's gonna be fine, gonna be low on the board, so ain't in any danger. But bit of kind of an annoying start to have. But he's gonna be setting up dirty here on row 1, and he's gonna get the bar pretty quickly. And a Tetris, 43,000 for Tugi. And isn't gonna toy with any more of a row 2 center well setup, just wants to get back to the right side to start scoring more consistently. There's a Tetris for Scuti. 147 has taken advantage of the unfortunate start from Tugi, as he has opened almost a 100,000 point lead. Almost. Oh, nice bar flat burn there for Scuti. Now just waiting for an L piece in the middle. Is going to get it, but now would like a square. Throwing that S to the left. Yeah, I can do that, Peek. Let me do that. Let me see here. Where is it? Where is it on the... Where is it on this little thing here? Huh? Where is it? Why can't I move it? Huh? Okay, that's that's a little bit silly. I don't know why, but I can't move it. Tugi getting up a little bit high. A lot of ways to burn out of this. He is going to open up that right side. And gets a bar for the Tetris there. 170 for Tugi. Was in a bit of a situation, but he handles it. Cousin AVI, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And we have a hype train. Oh my gosh. And there's another Tetris for Tugi. 199, 276 for Scuti. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but I can't move the division text in the middle here. Well, I'm a little bit confuzzled about that. Oh my gosh. Zempro giving a tier 1 sub to Peekayric. Thank you. And Ganonjora with the prime sub. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Monthly Tetris with the 1, 2, 3 bits. Okay. All right. I can't believe it. 351 for Scuti. 272 for Tugi. Gonna get a Tetris on that right side. 294. Oh my gosh. There are many subs rolling in right now. Mari gifting a tier 1 sub to Blair Bears. Ty gifting a tier 1 sub to Zempro, and Cousin AVI gifting a sub to Chaotic Hazel. Thank you, people. 419 here for Scuti, 323 for Tugi. Scuti getting up a little bit high, but there's a lot of ways to handle this, and it's not really in any danger. Scuti plays that high constantly. and it's not really a big deal for him ever. Tugi with the center well Tetris. There's one for Scuti, 490. And a simul Tetris there. So yeah, Scuti has done a really good job at keeping a lead here. And it's a pretty massive lead. We're getting to 19 pretty soon too. 3 Tetrises left for both of them. Zempro with the 69 bits, thank you very much. And Smooth with the 45 bits. Y'all are very cool for doing that, thank you. Tugi is still not Das, no, he is rolling. You can see by zipping that long bar over to the left. And Scuti looking for one last Tetris into 19 here. He is set up for it. Only thing left is just to wait if there is a bar. There it is. Tetris into transition 571 for Scuti. 464 for Tugi on 19. And both are set up. There's one for Tugi. And there's one for Scuti. And another one for Scuti, playing pretty efficiently early on 19. But so is Tugi, but the lead is just based on the 18 efficiency. But to be fair, we just got into 19. Scuti with a Spire here. Gonna get the bar over for a Tetris, but now has 2 bar dependencies. Gonna get one of them and gets the perfect L piece and gets the perfect bar for the Tetris. 703. Nice tuck with the J for Tugi. And gets another bar for a Tetris. While Scuti's board not looking the best. Gonna be burning for a little bit here. Would like a bar on that right side to burn. It doesn't look like he's gonna get in time. And now Scuti's board is rising. It does look manageable though, and he's doing the right burns in order to keep this safe. Tetris for Tugi, 608. Starting to really chip in the lead as Scuti's been having a slowdown now. He's not happy about it, shaking his head. Has a bar dependency on the left, gets the bar. And it looks like Scuti is going to get out of this mess. And despite that dig situation, he is still holding on to a lead. That 18 efficiency is still deciding this lead. But Scuti is going to be having to burn even more, while Tugi, not doing as many burns, is going to get that right side open. Now waiting for a Tetris. And there it is, Tetris for Tugi, only back by 6,000 points. Tugi has taken full advantage of this slowdown from Scuti. Scuti is going to open up that right side finally, though. Tetris for Tugi, he has the lead. 792, 782 for Scuti, and this is a true lead. And even then, it's a little bit more than just a true lead. Tugi is behind by a couple of lines. And there's a Tetris for Scuti, 846, 824, one for Tugi. Going into 26 at 857, still holding on to a lead of about half of a Tetris. Scuti is setting up for the delayed Vits. He's going to get the bar for it. Can he get another one for the Tetris? And there it is. He can, and we'll have to make a hole, but is going to burn it away in 3 lines. There's one for Tugi, 925, 887 for Scuti. We're reaching 29 very soon. There's one for Scuti going into 28. And there's one for Tugi, 964, 1 Tetris away from the max, and he's going to get it. Actually, no, just a Tetris and change. Just 2,000 points away now. 1 line away from Scuti. He's going to need 29 play to catch this up. He goes in at 946 while Tugi's board not looking good here. He's selling out for the bar. Can he get it in time? No, he's going to be done at 998. And Scuti gets a triple, and that's actually going to do it. Scuti takes game 3, and he goes to match point. Another unfortunate just board going into 28 for Tugi, and he couldn't get a clean board going into 29. Similar situation to game 2, and Scuti will take it. And he is now 1 game away from taking the set. Game 4 is coming at your door in 4, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I did the countdown from 4 that I promised I would do earlier. Ooh, nice adjustment to make the Z-Tech for Tugi. There's a Tetris for Scuti. Gets the first one of game 4. Tugi's still waiting for a bar. And gets it. Both with one Tetris on the board. On the board. They are on the board. They have pieces on the board. They are playing Tetris on the board. And they both have 2 Tetrises on the board. On the... Mari, what? What does that mean, Mari? What does that mean? 91,000 for Scuti. Gets a bar to the left. And now is set up for a Tetris. And we were tied for a moment. Now just one line separating them. Tugi getting up a little bit high. He's taking the responsible burns and he gets a long bar over for the Tetris. So does Scuti. 120 compared to 117. Hello, R7. Welcome in. Good to see you. So with both of them being at 35 lines, there's pretty much no score difference besides just 4,000 points, and that can be, at this stage of the game, that can be interchangeable. Tugi's going to get a Tetris, actually 2, pretty quickly. Scuti waiting for those 2 bars, possibly. Gets one of them, and gets another one. Tetris for Scuti at 236. Tugi with the Vits, and gets another bar pretty quickly to get the score. So yeah, 2,000 point difference. And need I remind you, though I don't need to remind you, do I? But I will anyway. There is a matcherino that it would be very, very cool if you either put in a little bit of your money or did the free ways that you can contribute to the prize pool, that being sponsor quests. There were claim codes, but they're all gone now. People were too quick. So if you wanted to do a claim code on this stream, too late. You can't do it. People already beat you to the punch. Tugi with a small misdrop with an L piece. Oh, and a misdrop with a J piece too. There was a way to do a quick solve there, but now this is going to be an extended dig. Tugi does get a bar over to the right for a Tetris, but now he's going to be in digging mode. Oh, and nice adjustment with the square to make the bar dependency on the left, and he gets a dirty Tetris. Despite all things considered, Tugi is still playing pretty efficiently despite that misdrop, but now he has 2 bar dependencies. Just fills one with an L, doesn't want to wait for it. And it was the right call as a bar is not showing up. Scuti's setting up on column 4. I was thinking row 4 and column 4. I don't know why I mixed those up, but it is fine. Tugi's board not looking so fine. He needs some pretty good pieces here. He needs a bar on that right side. Does get it over. But this is a dangerous height, even for a roller. Does open up the well, but has to immediately close it in 3 S pieces in a row. And a really bad time for Z. He's going to open up the well and get a Tetris there. Tugi looks to be out of danger now, but he still is going to have to be burning for a little bit. 466 for Scuti, 440 for Tugi. And Scuti's board not looking the best either. Waiting for a bar here, does get it. Gets a triple on that right side. And waiting for another for the Tetris here. Both kind of running through a bit of an unfortunate piece sequence, it looks like. Deciding to set up dirty Tetrises. Oh, Tugi doesn't get that S over to the left side. Just one missed input, but he does clear it away pretty quickly. And he takes himself out of Tetris readiness as soon as the bar shows. But Tugi doesn't want to play with a high stack like that, especially now that we're going into 19. 481 here for Tugi, 538 for Scuti. And 562 here for Scuti, 485 for Tugi. Anyone got a link? Yes, the Matcherino. Wait, is the Matcherino link not too good? If not, I apologize. But either way, we are off on 19. Tugi's board not looking the best, but he's going to clean that up pretty quickly. And gets a center wall Tetris there. 523, 596 for Scuti. Not taking the triple there. Scuti's playing aggressive. But the bar is not showing up. Zips that T over to the right. Still trying to keep this open. Misdrop with the T piece. Clears that away though. But a bar has still yet to show. And both are running through this same drought. And getting up high. Nice bar flat there for Scuti. He's going to open up that right and finally get a long bar for a Tetris. Tugi could not optimize that bar as his board is still not looking the best. And Tugi needs to concentrate here, but these burns are costing him. Beautiful tuck. And he's going to open up that right side. Now just waiting for a bar for the score now. But another drought is starting. Finally a bar for Tugi, 583. 670 for Scuti, gets a bar over to the right for the 701. And another Tetris for Scuti, 733. Still holding on to a pretty sizable lead. And this dig sequence for Tugi is not going to be helping him. Now has a bar dependency. If he gets a bar right now, but no, he's getting 3 Z pieces in a row. Gets a bar over to the right. Tugi can still get out of this. Tugi seems to be amazed by his own survival there. Tugi seems to be out of danger, but not without a considerable deficit. But as soon as I say that, Tugi's getting back into danger as an unfortunate piece sequence is not letting him get out of this quickly. 938 here for Scuti, 651 going into 28 for Tugi. A bit of a roller pace, as some would say. Scuti goes in with a maxed out A10, and Tugi goes in at 693. Let's see what he can do. Scuti's board getting a little bit complicated. Tugi set up for the Tetris here. Can he get the bar? He's kind of all out on the long bar here. Can't get the bar, and he's going to be done at 699. And Scuti takes game 4 and will take the set. A good show from Tugi, though. Putting up a fight against Scuti. And let's see how Scuti plays this out. He has the A77. We get a proper gambling prediction next matchup. You will have to another day, as this was the last match of the set. Last match of the set? No, last match of the day. Last set of the day. There we go. I can talk. Monthly Tetris, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what Skibidi Masters is. B08 here for Scuti is still alive. Gets a triple down that right side. There's a bar dependency. Gets it filled pretty quickly. And a Tetris for Scuti at B68. Oh my gosh, that zipping that bar over to the left. Even though, like, even though I see bars get zipped over to the left and right constantly, even though, you know, I'm a roller too, but it still surprises me just how fast. Oh my gosh! How? How do you do that? Oh my gosh, no way he gets this dirty Tetris, right? No, can't get it. CO2, but it's enough to take the game in the set. And Scuti is your winner. And of course I didn't do the camera right. Of course I didn't. There we go. Hey. There he is. And Scuti cheering. He's happy about it. And now the thumbnail face. Was that natural or aggressive? I would say that was a natural one. I would say that's a natural top out. And the Shrek shirt. Showing the drip. Peek if this goes on YouTube. You need to put this in. The Shrek shirt.
Access to that hole in column 7. And we'll see what he chooses to do with it. And that is going to be a go aggressive. Looking for a long bar here. Needs it sooner rather than later. He's going to get it now. Bang Tetris. Still kind of a scary board that's probably going to require a few burns to bring this down. Now double long bar dependency. Scuti wants no part of that, so he just fills in right side. And while all this is going on, Ansel also running into a bit of a complication as well. So really no increase in lead. It's about a Tetris and a half in favor of Ansel. As we've passed the 100 line turn, 494 for Ansel, 460 for Scuti. The Tetris for Ansel. Scuti have to do some cleanup here. Where you look at you can look at both players' PBs and you see how equal this is. Like, how's Ansel, even ahead at this point, and most of that's going to come down to 29 play. Before 29, the quality of play, even among the top players, can be pretty varied like this is right now. You just get into one bad sequence that your opponent doesn't, and you might be taking a whole bunch of lines. There's the transition for Scuti, 560. Ansel already has more than that, and has room for one more Tetris, which would put him over at 616. Let's see if he gets that long bar out. It's taking its time. Finally shows up. Bang Tetris. As promised, 616,000 for Ansel on the transition. Another Tetris for Ansel, ending a drought there. There's one for Scuti. Pace lead's still about a Tetris and a half. Now Tetris for Ansel. Ansel board kind of spiky here. He's going to want to do something to allow more places for squares to go, especially if he gets more squares. And you can see he's doing it by taking some burns here. So losing a little bit of efficiency. That's going to allow Scuti to get back in this game and even take the lead. 702 for Scuti. Bang Tetris for Ansel to take the lead right back at 706. So this pace lead has shrunk. It is down to about 5,000 points right now. We are waiting on a long bar here. It is not coming. We are in the middle of a drought. And Scuti's drought will end. He'll get the Tetris. Ansel looking to reply, but there's the long bar. Finally, Bang Tetris, but that square misdrop is going to cause some problems a little later on here. He's going to turn this into a dirty Tetris well. Provided he can clear this out, and he will. There it is, column 3, it's open. And there's the long bar, bang, dirty Tetris for Ansel. Nice aggressive play there. But Scuti has taken the lead, 798 to 780. Yet another miniature drought coming in, bang Tetris for Scuti. Ansel will get that long bar also for the Tetris. 19,000 points are all that separate these players, and they have 800,000 on level 24. So big scores at 29. Can be expected here. Ooh, Scuti getting into a bit of a traffic jam here on 25. That's going to allow Ansel to take the lead back, which he has done. Oh, bad misdrop for Ansel there. Was looking for the S, but the S came one piece too late. What a Vitz for Ansel. Scuti has taken the lead back, 892 to 885 with a left well, and there's a long bar. Bang, left well Tetris. He's going to move that back over to the right. Another Tetris for Ansel to go to 921. This is still very much neck and neck. Simul Tetris. 3 Tetrises remain for Scuti, 4 remain for Ansel with 1 available burn. It's going to score 1 there. Ansel actually with the pace lead could enter level 29 with a better score, even if Scuti Tetris is out here. Another Tetris for Ansel. A29 for Scuti, A25 for Ansel. Scuti going to take 2 of his 3 available burns. Looking for a long bar, but here's an incoming drought. Ansel going to be in the same drought. Ansel's really high up on the board here. It's going to misdrop. I don't know if he can get out of this. He's going to top out right before 29. And look at how long this drought was. There was no long bar coming any time this year. We will never know how long that drought was. Scuti's going to take it by 15,000. See if he can extend it or if Ansel can tie it up. We'll count him down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Very, very close game between the players. What's crazy about that last game is that if Ansel had gotten that last Tetris into 29, he would have won the game. And it was just the drought that stopped that from happening. Now, granted, without a drought, Scuti probably would have survived too, but still. Point being, Ansel was on better pace. Even if it was by a little minuscule amount. Only takes 1 point to win, ask Sitnev. Speaking of droughts, we have entered another one here. We secretly replaced Ronclif's seeds with Colin's seeds. Let's see if they notice. Dear God.